have that kind of AoE kind of engage. So it's probably something a bit more unusual.
They're still hovering towards the fighter.
Guinevere is available.
They need some tanky members.
I don't know about that.
Hovering on a Tamas for Banana. The Minotaur.
And the Thomas.
It's a good combo. The Minotaur and the Tamas. Some tankiness. But is it enough to take down RBL's very sustainable draft? They have a whole lot of sustain.
I think in team fights there has to be sacrifices to be made for RRQ for that Kaja, whether it's Minotaur from Brusko and also Banana with that Vengeance Thomas, and that's probably why Banana picked it, because he kind of thought he could withstand all the damage coming in from carry with that Vengeance and also that Divine Judgment combo, so you can give some time for RRQ to set up for those damage to come in towards the damage dealers from Rebellion.
The Thamas against the carry, I believe we saw something like this in one of Aura's matches, I believe, where he just got, well, the carry can just get demolished by a Thamas, so that's definitely a big threat. But again, with the Minotaur, they do have some kind of counter-engage, some kind of AoE, but Rebellion really holds the cards right here, and whoa!
Okay, new skin. I thought that was a new hero or something. Benedetta, MPL
Special
Benedetta.
treatment, okay?
I like that, I like that. I think all the MPL skins should get like their MPL skins highlighted. So Benny.
That was cool.
Sports.
Whoa! Hello there! Hello there, special treatment for the Benedetta as CITB, as Sheffen's in the building.
It's Ramadan, it's CITM, Sheffen in the mosque.
There you go.
In the mosque.
Well, Rashi, gotta ask you instantly, draft. How's it looking?
Some might call me biased, but I do like RRQs. I think it's a bit more flexible, but Rebellion has a lot of ways to get the ball rolling. And Cars, with a lethal ignition, that's some damage coming in. So Banana needs to be quite careful, but on the Thamas, I feel like he can hold his own in the laning phase. For D, he's going with the Brave Smite, so expect a lot of attention here in the gold lane, man. RRQ is definitely looking to try and shut that down, even though it's not Skylar, it's not the, the gold lane heavy focus from RRQ.
Early trades going to the side of Rebellion, but the lethal was secured by Irad.
Yeah, I like the attention towards the gold laner, Rashi, especially this is two different EXP laner. We're talking about Benedetta, very, she has the advantage of rotating much faster than a Thamas.
I think right now for RRQ though, they definitely have a lot of reason to want to get play ahead, get him assists, get him some farm, get something. Because later on, if Audi makes the play for the pickoff, then the hard guard can definitely just ruin all the tempo, all the plans. But Irad here playing a risky game.
Petrifying to with the shield immunity down as well. 1 HP first blood taken away by Vincent here, the guy who was crowned earlier in the opening.
Eradication becomes the eradicated. That was kind of a weird, commitment towards the jungle area. Even using the ultimate.
Seems like he was underestimating how fast Rebellion can respond. He's trying to go for an outplay, but it just did not work out in his favor. And now without him on the map for just a while in the early game, those seconds do matter. You can see that Rebellion are trying to set up, trying to get some prio for the objective contest. Again, RRQ though, if they get to the level 4, they do have a huge spike with the hard guard and joy combo.
It looks like they don't want to wait for it. They already have level 4 towards the RDGZ. Oh, finally, Brusko hits it.
Alright, that's level 4, so Netherrealm against Minu and Fury and a hard guard. I must say, if I'm in the Rebellion shoes, I'd be quite worried, man. They need to try and get the pick off first. But it's just too early right now. No real damage is available for Rebellion to really one-shot someone that quickly.
Yeah, so they're utilizing the side wave pressure. You can look at that, mid lane cleared up, bottom lane as well. Cars has an advantage over Banana. They're continuously going to do this. Minus Fury knocking up 2 members, and the final ball comes in, and Vincent still with the consecutive retreat. Consistent as ever finds it. Now Swaylo taking very low, able to escape his Cars, jumps into the Petrify, locking 3 down. That is an amazing Divine Judgment to lock and isolate Banana
as his game, as we already fixed the problems that we have so far. And in terms of gold department, obviously Rebellion already leading about 2K right now after that turtle fight.
Looking at the talent predictions by the Samsung Galaxy series though, hey.
Wait, what? Didn't expect this.
You didn't expect most people to go for Rebellion?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe they figure that there's going to be changes, or maybe RRQ has just been looking that much shakier.
Were you trying to curse,
No, no,
Sheffin?
no,
Because I was trying to curse.
No, I actually picked RRQ. I don't know why you chose Rebellion.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
See,
hey.
That's why
Okay.
That's why I was
kind of dumbfounded, but
So is it Indo against English desk as always? Let's take a look at some of the emblems before we get into that though by Games Max. D for sure with the firmness, with the tenacity as well. All defense. Because he knows, as long as he survives, he can output that damage. It's only a matter of time. For RDTZ, it's a quantum charge for a bit more of a boost, a bit more damage and sustain. And then going for the Wilderness Blessing still, along with Sway Low. So this is a very fast-paced, roam-heavy kind of playstyle that Rebellion are trying to push and force RRQ into. Because looking at Bunny Cutie, he's going with the weapon mastery. He's planning on scaling past the carry that I think they're assuming will go for a tanky build.
No trade right now. Vincent shield unity in, but he won't commit to it. RRQ held it. They rotated everyone there. Cars cleared up the side wave, and now we'll be looking for that turret. If it's traded turret for turtle, is it gonna be worth it for Rebellion?
Ooh, I think it's worth it because with control, right?
Yep.
Their movement speed definitely plays a part here.
And orange buff.
Wow. Vincent just being very active though.
But it's still a good, it's a little positive trade for RRQ, right? Because like if they concede the turtle anyway, then they're gonna lose too. brusko still taking all damage. Arashi, carry with this kind of items and also this kind of builds. Do you think RRQ has a solid way to kind of, you know, put on all the damage? Meanwhile, Vincent going in.
Shield unity. Brusko does have the Minions Fury. It's baited out very easily, and they are just going to back away. Super decisive Rebellion. Wow.
Wow. Moving on back to that topic, Chef, and your question. Going with those items, can they, you know, deal with the carry problem later on? I think they do have options. They have an assassin after all, but you know, he's not going for the tanky build, right? He went with the corrosion scythe instead of the thunderbolt we usually see early on. So I think there's a chance that they, you know, they're definitely relying a lot on D just being able to survive, even though he's not going for a tanky build, which might be risky later on. But with 2 turrets taken out, Rebellion has a lot of space to try and make plays happen here, and Cars already being very active with the Benedetta, having the mobility advantage over the Thanos.
For sure, man. Space versus, plus Benedetta is just old, like, especially on the hands of Cars. He's no banana, but, you know, he's still one
He's
of
a
the
machine.
better.
He's a
Yeah.
mash.
The match.
But yeah, so far 2.8k, almost 3k gold lead for Rebellion Esports. Almost there, but no threat just yet, and they're still looking to set up for this turtle Rebellion.
2 side turrets taken out already. That was the advantage that Arashi was talking about, that map prio. Cars as well, Sea Halberd. So they have 2, NOD and Sea Halberd already, very early, 7 minutes in.
Just making sure that that Angela combo won't work. I mean, when you shut down the Angela, then you shut down the Joy at the same time. Banana, though, trying to get some pressure. We're going Brusko.
Quicker in, final blow, Banana takes it away. Rad gets locked down in Divine Judgment. That's another realm, saving everybody, and they lose out of the turtle, but they win out of the team fight. An amazing initiation back again from Cars in that Petrify to lock them down as RDTZ zones them completely from this mid-wave. Irad doesn't even have the electrifying beats. An easy turret take. They lose out on the neutral objective, but it's an all-out win everywhere else on the map. There's a trade though. Irad electrifying beast securing the purple buff. Here, his own. There's a turret up top, but it's a tier 2 every time. Rebellion have an answer for whatever RRQ is doing.
Seems like audience prediction is, you know, the opposite side of we're seeing right now, but Arashi, with the absence of Skylar in the team fight, I think he's just setting them up for failure, especially if brusko going in without, you know, all of his teammates' presence in that team fight.
Skylar or Bunny?
Oh, I'm sorry, Bunny Cutie.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Bunny Cutie. I mean, we're so used to seeing Skylar, and now, wait, hang on. Is this going to be Cars making an outplay?
A lot of damage, eye for an eye. Irad jumps in, the final blow saves him.
Oh,
This
no.
might be a bad spot, a sandwich maneuver. Bunny able to dash away from that shield unity. Amazing mechanics displayed by Bunny, the debutante.
Well, see,
Discipline though.
that the mechanics though are definitely there, and we've seen this before. RRQ kind of losing some steam, but they're allowing their gold lane to really farm on the other side. The thing is, we saw this done with Claude in the hands of Skylar, so he's able to actually farm a lot faster, and you know he's able to actually get more efficient rotations. Now you're seeing Bunny Cutie just power farm, but he's not winning in gold against D, so it's really not a good sign, not a good look for RRQ. You gotta try and optimize a bit more, because Rebellion, they are moving very efficiently right now, and Cars is going all in on the dueling, man. He has the heptases as well. He's looking to try and one-shot the backline. So even for RRQ, they have the same problem that Rebellion will have later on. They have a vulnerable marksman that can be bursted down later on.
It's hard. I think it's just hard for Vincentt because he has to play a bit more front to back while Irad just wreaking havoc in the backline, but it's not going to be enough when you have those ultimates from RDTZ, from also Swalo. There's a lot of fields, there's a lot of layers to be peeled for RRQ, like they can do it.
Alright, here comes some advantage for
God.
RRQ.
Whoa! Into the mid lane. Oh, Irad dashes into the final blow! And he loses his life to the lethal ignition. Vincentt finds the Lord as well. An absolute disaster for the Kings of Kings. The Rebellion is on.
It's the Rebel, it's the treason from Rebellion. And my god, what a pickoff against Irad, and also that wasted Clay's ultimate in the hard guard.
Wow, I was about to say that this is the advantage. Clay can separate, and RRQ has another layer of like macro play available. But as I say that though, this is what Rebellion does best. The pick-off strat, man, is just so good.
They still haven't used the Divine Judgment yet. Audi is just holding it in. Man, at this point, him not using it, I think is a bit scarier than him using it, because now you're always going to be thinking, what is he going to do with?
For sure, man. It's just, how do you play as brusko right now? Because if you go in the same way as before, I think it's going to be the same result. I think he has to wait for them to overextend into the...
Oh, there you go, TC! Flicker Divine Judgment, when is he going to do it? He'll do it in the 10th minute! Cars jumps in onto Bunny, still a good flicker out right now as they try to siege down in the bottom lane.
Oh, man.
Now just got melted down, the Electrifying Beast not able to dish out enough damage in 11 minutes. They are threatening the game, and they've lost the 2 Bs in the team. Brusko and Banana, only 1 B left standing to defend this mid lane base turret. Let's see if Rebellion can do it right now. Swalo brings them all back in. Cars into the back, finds Irad, and the last B, Buddy Cutie. 2 members left standing, Brusko and Clay. They're looking to end right now as these took the aim of free hit as the Divine Judgment cancels out. The Minuous Fury absolutely dominated. RRQ have been taken down by the Revolution of Rebellion.
They strike first against the Kingdom. Wow! Rebellion, what a